Good day everyone, this is Lan Bagao of GPT Coding Studio. Today we are going to create a PHP sign-up form with the assistance of ChatGPT. In the previous video, we created a secure PHP login also with the assistance of ChatGPT. Now we are going to extend our local web project. We have a very basic sign-in form. Actually, there's no sign-up form here. And we are going to ask ChatGPT to create for us a modified design that includes a sign-up button and as well as the code that would power us or that would power the process upon clicking the sign-up button. So let's go to ChatGPT. So first, we have to open our code. Let's go to our local server where the files are stored. So we have here GPT Coding Studio folder, and our code is here in this index.php. So all we have to do is to open this with Visual Studio and just copy everything. So what we should do is we should not attempt to customize the code to create a sign up button. We just copy everything, copy, then go to ChatGPT and paste. Then you press shift and enter so that you could write your instruction below. So hi ChatGPT, please modify the code above to include a sign up button. Also provide the code that would allow a new user to sign up into the application. So after this, the instruction is not yet complete because ChatGPT does not know the data structure of your users table. So our users table is here in the GPT Coding Studio and then users table. I have already made a screenshot of this. Let's send that to ChatGPT. The design of the users table is attached here. I have placed that in the desktop, so users table image. So let's see if ChatGPT would be able to provide us with the needed code to modify our application. Let's add more instruction. Do not modify anything else. Make sure you use the same hashing algorithm for the password when saving the password provided by the new user. Of course, so this should be able to produce. We are going to create another PHP file here, which is the signup.php. Of course, after clicking the sign up button, the page should navigate to signup.php. ask the user for mandatory data based on users table design. Then, then provide a save button in the signup.php to save the new user. Okay, let's not create further more instructions. Let's see if ChatGPT would be kind enough to provide a welcome to the new any message that would welcome the new user. Okay, it's thinking. Let's see how fast. I hope it is able to pick up the fields or columns in our users table just based on the image that we have uploaded. Okay, it's there. So it has figured out that we are using SHA-1 for the hashing of the password. It's here. Mandatory data is username, password, first name, last name, email, and user type. Okay, it has anticipated. Maybe it should be providing a pull down button or pull down menu to provide the choice between user, admin, or system admin. It's using a post user info for the signup.php. It says the data should be validated, check for uniqueness, hash the password, and insert the new user into the database. Actually, we have not provided those instructions, but it has anticipated that the new user should not have a similar uh, user ID or something like that. It has created a prevention of duplicate users. So it has named it login.php. It's okay. That's the same. This is our code before. This is the index.php actually. Uh, okay. This is the index.php code. Okay, we should back up first our index.php. Let's make this back. Is it finished? Not yet. So you should always back up your code just in case something goes wrong. You're able to revert back to the old code. Okay, it has provided for password visibility. And then this is the new signup.php. Okay, we could copy this one. This goes to our old signup.php. Okay, let's just close this first. Let's open this and make sure to save as. Do not save. Make sure to save as. So Control A, and then let's overwrite with the new code. And do not save because you would overwrite the old code. Use save as index.php. Okay, so we have a new index.php. And then is it finished with the sign up code? So this is the sign up.php. Okay, it's not yet finished. It's still finishing the code. So it doesn't matter anymore for you to review the code. You can just use the code provided by uh, ChatGPT. So what I'm using for this, for me to be able to ask many questions with ChatGPT, I'm on a, my plan is Plus. This is a paid plan of $20 per month for me to be able to ask and use ChatGPT more, and I'm not limited to a few questions. So what we did according to ChatGPT is we have the login.php, left all your existing login logic. Actually, this is our index.php. Installs and change, added the second button under the sign in form. And then sign up PHP shows a form collecting all mandatory fields from user's table design. So mandatory would be first name, last name, email, username, password, user type. Let's see how it looks like when we use the code or navigate in our local server. On post, it validate inputs, checks for existing username, hashes the password via SHA-1 password, inserts into users table. Shows either an error or a success message with a link back to login. So very good. It has anticipated the requirement fully. No changes were made to your database schema or to any other part of the application. Okay, let's try this one. We create the signup.php. We have no signup.php yet, so copy. Okay, so let's create a new PHP code. Okay, paste. So this becomes signup.php. Okay, so this is GPT Coding Studio. So signup.php. Okay, let's try. Could actually try the code now. Let's refresh. So we have signup.php now. So if you're a new user, you don't have your login credentials first. So click sign up. So we have username. We could try Roger Mick. Anything goes. Roger Rabbit. Email, any email, rr@gmail.com. We don't have handle for this yet. We don't have email confirmation yet. So username. So it's now asking for a username. We could modify that later so that your email would become your username. For now, we'll just test what ChatGPT have provided. So we could use like Roger here, and then password test. Let's use Roger also. Roger. And select user type. Just use user and save. Okay. Sign up successful. You can now sign in. Actually, we don't have way of uh, resetting the password yet with a forgot password. We don't have email confirmation yet because we are not on an email server. We don't have access to an email server. We can do that if this is a internet-based application. And I think we cannot easily duplicate that functionality in a local server within your laptop or computer. But the sign up is successful. So we could now sign in. Oh, there's an error in the sign in button because it's going to the login.php. The error here is that because it thought that we have not told ChatGPT that it's not login.php. It should have been uh, index.php. So now we are going to, we need not ask ChatGPT that anymore. We could go to our index.php and just look for that login.php and change that. Okay, we could just control F to search login.php. Where is it? Are we, no, we should go to control, no, we should be looking for that in the signup.php because it's coming from that page, login.php. So it's here, it should be index.php. Okay, sometimes you just have to do some coding a little. So let's go back, and that would fix it. Resend. Okay, so we could test the process again. So we could use JSON staton jason@gmail.com, JSON, and password also use JSON, and we could use system admin, save, successful, and then sign in. Oh, we're going to index.php now instead of login.php. So JSON successful login. So that's it. We are able to create a sign up process for our application GPT Coding Studio. So in the next video, we are going to try to improve our sign up process to put some further controls into the form, or if I could purchase the uh, a live server that I could test. Maybe I go to a free server first so that I would not entail any cost for the demo. Then we could try to creating an email server so that we could have forgot password, we could have email confirmation for new users. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you subscribe to this GPT Coding Studio channel, and see you again in the next video.